Capricorns, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee. Man, it's been quite the day. So this is going to be for September 2nd to the 15th. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate. If you want something more tailored to your own situation, that link is in the description box below. That will take you to my website where you can go ahead and book your own reading. So let's take a look and see what you can expect. First card we have is the Hangman, the Page of Cups, the World, the Tower. Oh my goodness, what's going on with these cards? Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Lover's card. Okay. So from what I'm seeing here, some of you have a choice between two different people or just a choice between staying and going. Let me move this a bit. And it could be a choice between a Page of Cups and a Queen of Swords. We'll get to the distinction of these two cards as we keep going forward. But with the Hangman, there may be people in your ear that are trying to sway you as far as which decisions you should make. I feel like the people that are trying to advise you, for the most part, they can't be trusted because, number one, they have a mask on, and number two, they don't really have your best interests at heart. So I feel like if you are going to make any decisions in regards to your life, it's best that you basically take matters into your own hands and don't really take any advice that you get with a grain of salt. But with the Page of Cups, this person has their back turned. This could be someone from your past, someone that's in their 20s, but someone is in the process of leaving a connection with you if they haven't done so already, because we do have the World here. Anytime I see the World, this tells me that a cycle is permanently ending. This is a permanent end without the possibility of resurrection. So if you were in a connection with someone and you guys broke up, this is like things ending for good. And if you were in an on and off situation, it's like things have finally come to a close. You could be dealing with the Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, because those are my fixed signs. But with the Tower here, something blew up. Something was brought to light. Two people were basically thrown out of a household because of the fact that whatever stability you both were trying to build, it was on shaky, unstable ground. So it was only a matter of time before things came crashing down. And I feel like for the most part, because both of you are falling out of the house, one or two of you may have made the executive decision to not continue on with this cycle and just to let things close. And it may have been either the female or the feminine in the situation that, made the executive decision to do so. Because with the Lovers, you have a choice between two different people. This could be a choice to stay, a choice to go, or a choice between a lover or someone from your past. But someone does have a choice here. We do have a strong connection at play. So whoever it is that you're thinking about in this connection, you could have had, a very strong, intense bond with them. Maybe there was a sexual tie there, but anytime I see the Lovers, it's like a connection that's very intense, but it's hard to maintain it over a long period of time, which was why I think the Tower came here as well, because this was a karmic situation that was only supposed to last for a certain amount of time. And you guys were supposed to go in your separate ways once those lessons were learned, but I feel like you both kind of held on too tightly to the situation, which could have produced more loss than, actual gain. But with the Ace of Pentacles, you have a new offer at play here. I feel like some people here don't want you to have a new start of some sort, because with the Ace of Pentacles, you have something new being offered to you. A new relationship, new job, new connection, anything new that has abundance tied to it. But at the same time, you may need to cut someone out. Someone needs to make the executive, logical decision to stand in their truth and cut out whatever it is that no longer serves them. If you are dealing with the Queen of Swords, which is anyone that's an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they don't have to be. This person is not really in the position of taking any bullshit. So you have to be really tact when approaching this person because of the fact that they do have their sword out. Just be careful with the way that you word things. This person has been through a lot. You could have caused this person some type of pain as well, because I do see the feeling of regretting where it is that you've been investing. Wherever it is you've been investing, you're not getting your returns in that situation. You're not reaping the fruits of your labor because whatever you've been investing in, it wasn't meant to last for the long haul, despite the fact that you may have wanted it to do so. This was really just like a stepping stone in order to get you to the path of where you're actually supposed to be at. Let me get another deck so I can get a deeper understanding of what's going on. So let's find out, why is this Hangman here? Why are the people around you trying to give you, bad advice? This may be just like a case of jealousy or envy, because whenever people see that you have something good coming for you, at times they may try to place blocks in your way just to prevent you either from getting it or just to cause delays. So why is the Hangman here? Because of the Four of Wands. This is something that's going to affect your stability. It's going to affect your happy home life. It's going to be anything that's in relation to your union. I feel like you do have the possibility to be in a long-term connection with someone, because you do have that offer here, but it's going to require you to cut something out that no longer serves you as is, because holding on to the situation just ends up hurting the both of you and all parties involved. The person that you were dealing with was confused. They may not have known what it is that they wanted, or they simply just had too many options to the point where they couldn't narrow down what it was that they wanted. Sometimes when we have an abundance of possibilities, it could push us into the position of stagnancy, because we feel like we don't necessarily know which choice would be best for us. And in the past, you were feeling trapped about whoever this person was that, is now in the process of leaving your life. They were keeping you confined in some sort of way, keeping you in a mental prison where you were unable to see things clearly, but you are in the process of coming out of that, because we do have the Queen of Swords, which is the energy of getting rid of this stagnant, restrictive energy. Because with the Two of Pentacles, you were juggling, whether you were juggling two people, juggling two situations, or just being imbalanced overall. I feel like some of you are in the process of where you're trying to find your equilibrium again after this cycle ends, because we do have the World. So the reason why the cycle is ending, so that you can try to find, that homeostasis once again. So why is the Tower here? Because of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The reason why there was a breakup in the foundation here was because one or two of the people involved were not investing in the situation properly, most likely investing somewhere else. So let's see, why is the Tower here? Where were these two people investing in other people? So both of you, I feel like, didn't really have focus on each other. Most likely because of the fact that the cycle had already ended. I feel like you both already knew the relationship had ended truly in your heart, but you both decided to hold on, either because you were scared to move forward, or because there were still a lot of deep feelings here, because like I said, with the Lovers, it is an intense connection that's very, difficult to sever. But once you do, it's easy to move forward. But what I was trying to say is that you guys were trying to move on or move forward. Both of you, I feel, may have had people on the side. If you didn't, then it was just your partner. But someone here was not investing in the connection anymore and decided to invest outside of the relationship. I feel like you do have the possibility of getting that success, that victory, that recognition that you deserve, but you have to move away from deceptive behavior, whether this is lying, stealing, whether it's stealing energy, not being honest, not being upfront. Any type of deceptive energy needs to be, cut out, so that you can have the victory that you're seeking. Because I do see in the past you may have been using selfish tactics in order to get what it is that you want. But clearly that hasn't worked out for you, either you or the person that you're dealing with, because of the fact that you are in this Hangman sacrificial position. So I feel like you have to sacrifice something based off of the fact that you have taken on this Six of Wands energy in order to get this new start. There has to be something that has to be ended, which is why the World is here. That cycle is being ended, so a brand new one can start. And with the Queen of Swords, you have decided to choose a new direction. You may be choosing a new direction towards a new partner, or simply choosing a new direction towards a brand new offer that will give you more abundance than whatever it is that you've been investing in. Because I do see a lot of sadness, disappointment, grief tied to, the end of this cycle. You did invest a lot of who you were, your soul, your energy, your livelihood into whatever this was. And it, you know, it's sad that it has to end, but I feel like holding on to it was doing more harm than good. You are hesitating when it comes to taking this leap of faith, but nonetheless, I feel like there's an offer here. For some of you, there may be a child involved. If not, it's just the possibility of starting something brand new, because we do have an offer here. With the Page of Pentacles, this is someone coming in with a message of, it could be a message of a gift or just, you know, acknowledgement, love, whatever it may be. Whatever this message was that you have received or you will receive, it probably was a catalyst to you ending this cycle, because you may have been the catalyst to this cycle ending due to the fact that you're trying to have a new start in something. I do see you here conversating with the people around you, maybe trying to get advice as to how to implement this new start. But at the same time, I kind of get the vibe that the people around you may not have your best interest at heart. We do have a King of Wands here. This is the energy of knowing exactly what it is that you want and moving forward towards it. The King of Wands is anyone who's a leader. And I feel like you're wanting to pursue a new connection, or just something new that you feel like will have that stability, that security, and that love that you're looking for. Because with the Ten of Pentacles, this is something that's very abundant. If it's a job that's going to bring you your security, your financial stability. And if it's a relationship, it's something that, you know, has the possibility of even growing to marriage. But yeah, let me get you guys some advice cards moving forward. Best advice as to what you should be focusing on for the next 2 weeks. Family harmony. So there might be issues or disputes when it comes to family. Really try to use your discernment, and if you can avoid conflicts, do that as well. There's some focus on children, one child in specifically. So if you're having any issues with children, that should be resolved soon. And with visualization, try to do things that help you visualize what it is that you want to attract to yourself. I feel like if you have a poster or something that you can look at every day, it's going to be more beneficial to you as far as using the law of attraction to get what it is that you want. And with moving forward fearlessly, I feel like some of you are in a place where you're stagnant or where you're reluctant to move forward. And it's okay to be in this position. Everything happens for a reason. I feel like you still have some baggage that maybe you're dealing with. Try to be patient with yourself when it comes to that, but also don't remain stagnant for too long. And stand your ground, because there's going to be an issue that comes up within the next 2 weeks where you're going to have to stand your ground. Someone may try to persuade you to loosen your grip a little bit, but I feel like you just need to stand for what it is that you believe in, because ultimately you know what's best for you in this situation. So that's the end of your reading. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of your 2 weeks, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.